We all know that agent. That agent that loves to tell you how long they've been licensed.
I've been licensed since 1922.
The market doesn't care how long you've been licensed. You could be licensed 100 years or 100 days. The market only cares how well you can lead. So here's the real question. Why do some agents stay calm, consistent, and in control, while other agents start discounting, chasing, spiraling, and crashing out? Same market, same inventory, same headlines, same data, same interest rates, but different outcomes. What's about to change in 2026? It isn't the market, it's who gets exposed by the market. Every market, especially good markets, they hide weakness. They hide poor pricing strategies. They hide weak conversations. They hide agents who avoid conflict, agents who outsource their leadership to the market. Home sell anyway. Markets don't hurt immediately. Confidence feels earned when it isn't. This is all in a good market. But tighter markets, they remove the padding. They expose hesitation. They expose lack of processes and systems. They expose agents who need to be liked for their ego versus agents who command trust. Here's what's coming in our real estate market. Longer days on market. More price sensitivity, the likes we've never seen before. And more sellers looking over your shoulder, watching every single move that you make. This environment doesn't reward charm. It rewards clarity and leadership. And the agents who struggle aren't going to struggle because they're bad people. They're going to struggle because they never built the muscles required for true real estate leadership. And let me be very clear about what weak means. Weak agents aren't lazy. Weak agents, they're not dumb. Weak agents, they're not unethical. What I mean by weak agents are agents who avoid uncomfortable conversations. They defer instead of being direct. They explain, over-explain, instead of deciding. They negotiate against themselves in order to preserve their ego or to preserve rapport. And in a tight market, that behavior gets punished, and it gets punished fast. Here's the first tool that every strong listing agent needs. It's a non-negotiable list. These are the standards that you set for yourself before the pressure even shows up. Here's a couple examples. Mr. and Mrs. Seller, we price on market feedback, not hope. Mr. and Mrs. Seller, we review market activity at set timelines and intervals and adjust accordingly. Mr. and Mrs. Seller, we adjust based on data, not emotion. Mr. and Mrs. Seller, we don't chase the market, we lead the market. We don't debate these on the fly, team. You present these calmly, early in the process, and you repeat it consistently. Setting standards removes the drama. Here's your second tool. Strong agents don't wait for failure. They build in feedback loops. You define these loops in advance. What does success for our listing look like in this first 7, 10, 14, 21 days? What signals matter most to us? Is it showings? Is it calls? Is it getting offers? And what action follows each of these signals? When the feedback is expected, the feedback no longer becomes threatening. At the end of the day, it's operational. Weak agents, they react to silence. Strong agents, they plan for it, they prepare for it, and they embrace it. Here's tool number 3, emotional containment under pressure. This is a power play, team. This is a separator. Emotional containment. When your sellers get anxious, you don't match their energy. You slow down, you lower your voice, you narrow the focus. You say things like, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, this reaction, it's normal. Here's what matters most right now. Team, we have to understand that calm is contagious. Panic will spread like wildfire. The agent who controls the emotion controls the transaction. I've watched multiple market cycles. Every time conditions tighten, the same thing always happens. Some agents complain about the market. Others, they quietly gain market share. Not because they know more, but because they operate better. They built the processes when things were easy, so they don't have to improvise when things get hard. Here's the uncomfortable truth. The market's not going to expose a bad agent suddenly. It's going to expose what they have been practicing slowly over time. If they've practiced avoidance, they're going to feel pressure. But if you've practiced leadership, you're going to experience calm. The market doesn't create the behavior. It reveals the behavior. 2026 isn't coming to punish agents. It's coming to separate them. The agents who lead clearly, price honestly, set boundaries, and stay composed, those agents will thrive. The other group, well, they're going to feel like the market, turned on them, or it's the market's fault. That's simply not true. The market just stopped covering for them, stopped hiding their mistakes. And if you've been paying close attention through this series, through the last 5 videos that I did, you know you're on the right side of this. You know which side you're choosing, and ultimately that you're going to win, and you're going to win big in real estate. If you didn't see the other 4 videos before, go back and watch them, starting with this one here. But at the end of the day, team, it is your business. I want you to get out there, get after it, grow your business. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye, everybody.